I heard Labyrinth Zone is like the worst level in the game, but I'm not feeling it. I don't understand why people don't like water levels in platformers. I like them. Am I the weird one out in this bunch? I don't know. I always liked water levels, because it gives you an extra challenge. Plus, I don't know, I always liked water. I always liked doing things that I can't really do in video games, because I can't swim for shit. I never learned how to do it. And I don't really plan on doing that, since I don't see myself swimming often enough. I don't really like going to the sea, to tell you the truth. The sunburns fuck me over real hard. And swimming, well, nah. I just don't want to do it. But in video games, why not? Swimming is fun. Especially if I don't get hurt. Though I imagine most of this frustration from the Labyrinth Zone comes from the fact that you have to keep your breath going. Because a lot of times in these platformers before, at least I like to imagine, you didn't really have to worry about drowning. Breath was not that big of a deal. Take Crystar for example. You didn't have to worry about drowning underwater, because you didn't need oxygen. Now in other games you didn't even get to swim. Like, let's take Revenge of Shinobi for example. You didn't even get to swim. If you fell in the water, well, you practically phased into instant death lava. That's all you needed to know, it's just blue colored lava. Or Mr. Nuts, you didn't need to get any breath in that game. And you had to kill a fucking octopus inside a sink. Check out my Mr. You know, as far as I'm concerned, I'd like you to check out all of my playthroughs, but I'm not gonna tell you to do that. If you want to, go right ahead, I'll appreciate that greatly. But if you don't want to, that's fine. I'm not making money out of this. Speaking of which, I heard the recent Adpocalypse, as this recent event with ad revenue problems has been dubbed, is getting kind of out of hand. I can't really tell you anything myself since I'm not making any money out of these videos. I don't have any ads on them. But I hear that a lot of YouTubers nowadays are not making a lot of money at all because most of the advertisements are being pulled down. Like a lot of the companies don't want their shit to be on those people's videos. Now of course it's a very mixed bag of what is being told as truth and what is being told as a lie. You have no idea who is being honest in this entire event. And so I'm not willing or interested to find out. Like one group says, oh, it's these evil mainstream media fucking us up. And you know, that might be true. But you know what could also might be true? Advertisers just saying, I don't want to be involved with these people. And that's about it. You have no idea who is telling the truth. It's so fucking hard to tell who is being honest nowadays. Am I the only one who feels that way? I hope not. Ah, I slipped. Well, that was a bad slip. This is inconvenient. I need to flip that switch. Speaking of switches, how's that Nintendo Switch, by the way? I know at least one person that watches my videos that knows more about the Nintendo Switch. But, of course, I don't get to try it out because nothing fun happens in Lithuania. You wanna get a hold of that PlayStation 4? Or maybe Xbox? Tough luck. Maybe you'll find it in one of the internet shops, but somewhere around locally? Fat chance. I haven't seen a single piece of software or hardware being sold in any shop around here. And again, I live in a shitty little town, so it's no big surprise. I'm guessing only the bigger cities have all of the cool stuff, but I ain't living there, and frankly, I don't care about the bigger cities anyway. They're full of weird people. You're not hearing that fucking drowning music. Not on my watch. Because I hear people get quite frustrated and scared about that. Me, no, not really. Now why can't I squeeze past that wall? So yeah, I don't get to try out new consoles, and honestly, from what I've seen, don't really want to. Oh, I learned an interesting thing not too long ago. Oh no, I'm Mr. Cox. What do I do? Just go over here. You don't believe me? Well, look at this shit. Now you do. What an interesting trick to know. But you probably would have figured this out on your own. There's not much else you can do once you miss the corks. You can only go left and hope to God you don't die. But if you didn't know that, useful to know. So what's the big deal with the fat man? Well, the fat man, he's fat. He probably visits fast food joints very often. And, you know, that's fine. If he can afford it, all the better for us. He promotes the economy growth by consuming product. But he also has a weird fetish of putting animals into robots. Who knows why he does that? But they're kind of environmentally friendly here, so we'd rather have the animals just be free and get murdered every day by random invasive species. And then we go to space. Oh, you know, for some reason I was expecting that bomb to shoot out an animal after blowing up. That would have been the weirdest and the most sadistic design from Dr. Robotnik himself. I will put this animal into a kamikaze machine. What could possibly go wrong? What's up here? Ah, stuff. Did you know that they're almost done with the game? There's only one more stage after this, and then that's it. This is pretty short. I'm fine with that. Also gotta tell you, this isn't the first time I'm trying to record this game actually. I'd say it's second... No, not second. I'd say third actually. Maybe fourth. Yeah, there's been quite a few attempts to record this and a few other scenic games, but they have all been unsuccessful. Why is that? Well, the very first attempt was a very long time ago. That video no longer exists, and for a decent reason, if I do say so myself. I was pretty pissed off, to say the least, during that recording session, and I think I was also slightly intoxicated, so that didn't really help the entire commentary process. Oh, I died. Yeah, but that day was not a good day for me to record any commentary. I was just not in the mood to do anything, but I was recording anyway because I didn't have anything to upload. I call that the angry playthrough because I was pissed off. Not in the right mood. It just came out weird, you know. So after a while, I ended up deleting that playthrough because I was not satisfied with it. All other playthrough attempts, however, were unsuccessful because we kinda made some poor decisions. Mistakes were made, as some people say. You say I wanted to do a marathon. And as some of you might note, this is not the first time I'm trying to do a marathon. I mean, What's that marathon you're doing right now, Mr. Hwaldar Richards? Something about the strategy games or something? Shut up. I know. I'm still working on it. I get the idea that marathon, when it comes to Let's Plays, is supposed to be multiple things done in one sitting. But I wanted to do a different thing, and well, there was no one controlling my progress. So it quickly devolved into, well, whatever it is right now, which is massive stagnation. But hey, we're doing progress. We're recording Red Alert 3, the last game on the strategy game marathon list. Should have been, you know, the last game we record for that marathon, but who cares? That's very inconvenient. What? I have to restart the entire thing? Hell no. Up, down, left, right. Oh, here we go. What the hell I'm going back for all that shit? Sure is a good thing that we have a very simple level select. Just at the title screen, press some buttons. Up, down, left and right. And then you hear a jingle. You hold A and press start. Oh shit! Getting stuck between a bomb and a hard place is not a good thing. I could use some orangs. Oh, here we go. That was a very inconvenient place to get myself into. Seriously, I was hoping not to hit the bomb when I was jumping in between them. Please don't. Oh, thank goodness. Fucking hell. This game is not feeling. It's not feeling the groove tonight. It doesn't want to win. Speaking of games that don't want to win, do you want to see some Lion King action on this channel? If you do, say say the magic words. Hwaldar, you should totally play Lion King, even though it will kill you. I remember playing that not too long ago. It's not as hard as people claim it to be, but it's annoying. It truly is. Oh yeah, you wanna say something interesting? You can hit this guy without using the seesaws. I'm not gonna use this shit. This is too easy. Watch, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. Just like that port. Just like you do it in that one port of this game. Come on. Oh! Don't do this to me. He's so fat the fucking machine just wobbles in midair. You gotta lose some weight, man. I mean, I cut down on my rings. See, I'm losing weight. The trick here is very simple. You wanna wait till he dips down to the lowest point, and then jump at him. That way, you'll have just enough height to hit his dumb face and blow his ass up. Now I'm gonna be real fucking careful not to blow myself up. Do you think I can do it? I think I can do it. I'm doing so good, I don't wanna die. Motherfucker! Quit dodging this shit. Here you go. Yeah, fuck your seesaws. I'm the fucking DaGameTrain here. I'm the motherfucking boss in town. I do what I want. You know, I remember seeing on that Sonic Genesis port, you know, the port for GBA, I think it's called Sonic Genesis. It's a port of this game, basically. I saw that because of the shitty physics, you could just ignore the seesaws as well, but it was so much easier. So I figured, man, I bet I can do this in the original as well. I remember doing that. I tried it, and look at that, I did it. Well, that wasn't very hard at all, was it? it probably has something to do with the fact that it wasn't exactly very well thought out. I mean, he wobbles. You can see that he wobbles just low enough for you to jump into him. So I figured, alright, let's give it a shot. And it worked. And I'm like, So it wasn't entirely that port's fault. Man, this is kinda dangerous. That's a lot of dangerous shit in here. I think. Oh man, Tesla coils. I remember these. Too bad I ain't no King Oni. Can you turn that shit off? I don't wanna get Tesla'd in the face. Man, my nose is itching. This is a bad place to have an itchy nose. Oh. Just in time. Hey, what the fuck? Someone's trying to nuke me! What the hell? Who would ever want to do that to a poor person who's just scratching his fucking nose? Like, come on, dude. That's not fair. That ain't right. Oh! Yeah, this is what happens when you try to go fiest. You're not supposed to go fiest. As much as you'd like to. You're just not supposed to do it. But people want to do it because... well, that was the marketing blurb at the time. He's so fiest. Don't you want to go fiest, man? Of course, everybody's saying all the stuff that happens on Nintendo, which is not very fast most of the time, unless it's a racing game or something. They're like, hell yeah, I wanna go fast. Then they go fast and they're like, fuck man, this too fast. Too fast for you. Oh! It's getting too fast for me. No. Now is not the time for a fillet. Okay. If you spaz out for a moment, you can prevent death. Motherfucking saw blades! Oh! Why is there so many? What the fuck are we making here? Shit! Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. What the hell? What was that? How did I latch onto that fucking wheel like that? This is getting too fast for me. I don't wanna go fast anymore. There are a few more redos that I actually wanna do, and I know nobody is fucking happy whenever they hear me say, oh, I gotta do some more redos. What can you do? I have made playthroughs in the past, you know, and I'm not particularly happy about them. I'd like to make them better. It's like whenever you make that soup or that steak for the first time, it didn't quite come out right. You like to do it again. That's kind of the same thing for me. Except I ain't eating this shit. Man, that was close. Thank you, Slow Down. You saved me. Yeah, there's still a few... oh shit, man. There's still a few things I want to redo. Particularly... Quackshot and Fatal Labyrinth nowadays. I mean, I don't have a lot of things left to redo. Quackshot in particular I want to redo because of two reasons. Number one being... my playthrough is kinda shit. It's pretty fucking shite, man. I'm not too happy about it. The audio mixing is not the best. I mean, it's not the worst either, but it's pretty ugh, and I'd rather have it fixed. Plus, I don't think the commentary was just that good. But I'm probably not gonna do it by myself. Probably gonna get some friends to help out as well. We'll see how it goes. And Fatal Labyrinth, well, that's definitely gonna happen with friends. But I wanna redo that... or ever make a new version of it, because the current version is also kind of bad. I mean, one of my buddies that joined me for commentary, he fucking fell asleep. I don't want that shit. I want him to help me out with that. And I mean help out proper. I want to do that thing right, cause... Oh, what the hell, dude? Because, you know, Fatal Labyrinth is one of those games where, at the first glance, you're thinking to yourself, man, this is kinda shit. Why do I have this? But the longer you play, the more you start to appreciate the game. Because that's when you start to understand it. And actually see that it's quite good. At least that's the idea with me. And I probably was not supposed to go down here, right? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, basically, Fatal Labyrinth is a game that I really start to like nowadays. It's just a fun roguelike, you know. Oh no! Oh no! I told you! I ain't gonna listen to that shit! Watch how the game fucks me up. Oh, it didn't fuck me over, holy shit. The first time since ever. The bubbles did not fuck you over. Give more. This one takes so long to generate bubbles, it's like, what the hell? Oh, I could have just jumped out, what the hell, man? Why didn't I listen? Well, this is kinda realistic now. I don't have any orangs. Don't need the orangs for this. Show me what you got, fat man. So this is it. You punch that son bitch a few times while he's trying to crush you. He has weird fetishes. And that'll be it. I think it's possible to hit him twice when he does these passes, but I'm not sure how you would go around doing that. I mean, if you had the spin dash, you could probably do it pretty easily, but since you don't have it here yet, you can't really do that. Still, I think there's a way to do it. Maybe someone has already figured it out. Well, I'm not really interested. What a bitch, you should have shown up on my side. Like that. I heard if you hit him one more time after you blew him up, his health resets to 255 hits. So you probably don't want to hit him too many times. Cause then you'll be stuck here for a very long time. I sure shouldn't want that to happen. I mean, I'm already here at the end. I kinda wanna finish. Here we go. Don't hit that son bitch anymore. Come over here. Give me your lunch money. Can I? Oh, I can't die. They lock you up, because they probably know you'd fall in there and die. That would be kinda hilarious. You both die. In a heroic climax. Congratulations, you have completed this awesome game. I think. Well, that's nice. Here's what I think about your credits. Try again? Man, I don't care about your candy, fucking asshole. Get out of here. I don't care about your fucking ass candy. I shouldn't have said that. Well, that's a sandy game, alright. It's alright. That's about it. Anyway. It was definitely a nice change of pace for once. Not playing a shitty game. And playing a good game instead. But let me assure you, this will not be the end. The shitty games will return shortly. And I got something brewing up my sleeve. Wait, that's not how you're supposed to say that. Take two. But yeah, I do have something coming up. And it's not gonna be pretty. Oh no. It ain't gonna be pretty at all. And it's new. So you know what that means. I'll be seeing you real soon. But you guys are alright. So, you don't have to worry about it. But this game, it has a lot to worry about. It's pretty new. It's only released like a few months ago. Boy, is it shitty. I'm keeping you in suspense for now. Anyway, I'm Hwaldar Richards from DaGameTrain. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.